He choked.
Pour one out for Tyrese Haliburton right now. Everybody stop what you're doing. Pour one out for Tyrese Haliburton. If you at work, grab your cups, pour them upside down, get your bottles. We pour one out for Tyrese Haliburton, our leader, our captain. The man came out on fire with a vengeance. Yaga, yaga, yaga. 9 points in 5 minutes. We saw what type of time he was about to be on. Was talking crazy, talking trash, moving fast. He's about to have a 30-point night triple-double. He was about to have that type of game. Special moment. We had Reggie Miller in the crowd. All the Patriots Nation was watching. Meta World Peace was watching. Stack was watching. Al Harrington was watching. Travis Best, Jamal Tinsley was watching. And we saw what happened. Another Achilles. Another damn Achilles. But shout out to OKC. Shout out to OKC. Y'all won the championship. Shout out to Joe Court. Your team won. I ain't going to be a sore loser. Your team won. Go ahead, Jason. Go ahead.
He had 9 points.
Yeah, in 5 minutes.
We act like he was like fucking at 25 points or something.
He had 9 points in 5 minutes. What are we talking about? He led both sides in 3 points made for the game.
3 threes. That was it.
And he got hurt. That's all.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I watched it.
Right, what are you talking about?
It was a good game for a minute. I don't know, Smitty. I don't know. But are you now a Laker fan again?
I never stopped being a Lakers fan.
I thought you did.
Y'all fans, y'all trolls. I'm gonna call you a troll today because you're trolling. Y'all are. I'm from Naptown, homie. I'm from my city. That's like if Compton got some shit going on, you gonna still like show love. Like that's your home. That's Compton, homie. Like this is Naptown for me. 317. Don't shrug. Don't shrug.
I think that's a problem. I don't think we talk about enough. Like you guys, like in a horrible little town, you don't have a lot of teams. You don't have a lot of teams. So like us here, I guess, like because that's like saying, if the Clippers win, I'm showing love. Nah, homie, I'm not an LA Clipper fan. I hate the Clippers. See, that's the problem. So in fairness, I'm gonna give you that because we got like 20 teams. You got one team in the whole state. It's fair. I get it. Because I would never vote for the Clippers to win a championship. You feel me? Like I
had this conversation with somebody before. I'm like, so if the Lakers are already out, and you got the Clippers versus the Celtics in the finals, y'all not rooting for the Clippers in that situation?
No,
you from LA?
Yeah, nah, we're rooting for the Celtics.
Oh no, ain't no way. That's the biggest rival.
Still though, the Clippers are hated. Clippers are a JV team. We don't want the Clippers to get a ring. We don't want them to ever have a banner, especially when they was in the Staples Center, our same arena we shared. We didn't want no Clippers banner in there, homie. We'd rather have the Celtics. We'll chase the Celtics and get them beat down over total titles in the long run. We're not worried about the Clippers. We don't want the Clippers to do anything. They're an Orange County team. They should be playing at the Pond in Anaheim. They're like a nobody. They're like nobody. They're like Drewski and them. They're nobody. They're literally like nobodies. They're like that guy who we see the other day that went after Jamar Chase on an airplane. He nobody.
No, that's a nobody. That's a nobody.
Nobody.
That one is.
Same thing as Drewski though. Same nobody. They're nobody. Smitty, well, you guys lost. Get over it. Move on. See what you guys can do in the long run. We'll see. OKC, I'm not sold on this team as being no dynasty, by the way, according to Kendrick Perkins and everybody on ESPN right now.
He's biased. He's OKC draft. He's biased. He doesn't. Yeah,
I don't see a dynasty. I don't believe they have a good enough offense. I'm gonna be honest, because some teams are gonna catch on. There's gonna be some teams that get some big time firepower. Who's gonna get Giannis? Who are they gonna pair up? I don't think Houston's done with trading. I'm surprised they are. I don't believe the Lakers are done trades or acquisitions. Some teams are gonna get some firepower that I think the Thunder's great defense and what's won them a title, I believe. Will still cost them. I don't believe they're good enough on offense. I don't believe they have a third big time score. And until that one kid, the 7-footer, gains some weight and becomes
Chet Holmgren.
When he becomes more than 150 pounds soaking wet, I don't believe he's a real threat. Even though he's a perimeter set, I know big men are perimeter players now in the NBA. He can't even get his own shot in the perimeter. He's so light in the ass. Like Miles Turner was holding the motherfucker like this. So, like and Miles Turner, if he would have played at all this series, they could have the Pacers win the series because they go up 3-1 in that one crucial game, and the shit is over. And Miles Turner lost him the series, in my opinion, more than losing Haliburton in a game 7. That's what's talked about today, Smitty. But Miles Turner no-showed in the finals, and that really cost this team because they needed the others to show up. And they had certain others show up, but Miles Turner, as a guy who was balling all playoffs long, and gets to the finals and no shows.
Yeah, he was bad. I can't defend him. He was bad this series for sure.
But the critical one is that game that they had won, Smitty, to go up
3-1. Game 4.
It's over. It's over. Like, I'll be honest. 3-1. You're as good as OKC won winning 3 in a row. I don't believe that against this team. I don't believe they win 3 in a row. And Haliburton is playing, and the game series is over sooner than later. He don't blow his Achilles. Now, that's a whole other story, but I'm just saying it's fucked up. This is it's a wild scenario. Miles
Just
Turner,
a wild scenario. It felt like, we've been talking about how the Pacers were just destined to win the series, like the finals. This is the way the whole playoffs was going, all the crazy comebacks and game winners. And then when at the biggest game, in the biggest moment, it's like that luck completely turned over. And then you lose your best player in the biggest game. And again, listen, we never know what would have happened. Maybe he plays and the Pacers still lose. I just, like, me as a competitor, I want to see best on best. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm sure.
You need Travis Best.
And I'm sure OKC did too.
You need a guard.
But Tyrese Haliburton is our guard.
I know, but you
like,
can't
he's literally our point guard. So, like,
then he's shitty then. Because here's what I'm saying. And hear me out. You guys need a guard. You guys average 21 turnovers a game in the finals, homie. No point guard in America that wins the championship and lets his team, as the leading point guard, average 21 turnovers. You guys average
point guards that would turn on the ball, though. It
don't matter, though. But that's my point, Smitty. The point guard runs dictates the pace. He controls
it's not
the
that
tempo.
Simple. It was not that simple, though.
That's why I'm saying you need a point guard to go with Haliburton. I think you need another point guard, either off the ball guy or something. But you can't turn the ball over 21 times.
Like, I agree with that, but I'm saying it's not all on the guard.
That was your average, though.
Yeah, but it's not all on the guard who was doing it. That's what I'm saying. It's not as simple as that.
We got Michael Cooper on this week. We're going to ask him, do you think Magic Johnson would allow the Lakers to have 21 turnovers in the finals?
Probably not. I mean,
I'm the point guard. Get the ball.
Top 5 player of all time. Probably not. But again, I don't like the parents. I don't know. I don't know what would have happened against this OKC team and all that. Those are all great. Those are all-time great, multiple Hall of Famer teams. I'm not going. Let's leave the '80s out of it. Let's leave Magic out of it. We're talking about this team. This Pacers team and their point guard is the reason that they made it to this point in the first place as a fucking sixth seed or whatever. They weren't even supposed to be here. Nobody even expected that. So I'm not going to diss the point guard who got them there now. That makes no sense.
I want to get rid of the micros and you in the chat included. I want to get rid of you guys today. Not get rid of the turnovers. I want to get rid of the micros. So Haliburton is responsible for all the turnovers, Rio said. Yeah, the fucking point guard, homie. Guess what? Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant take the ball over. And they say, hey, I'm going to dictate the pace. I'm going to dictate where we go. 23 turnovers, 26 turnovers one game, 21 last night. Homie, that was why you guys lost. Like, I'm trying to figure out why stars don't matter. So Haliburton goes down with an Achilles, and that's the series. Smitty, you did a whole video. But Haliburton,
because I'm watching the game. I'm watching the game, and I'm seeing how he's attacking. Anytime Haliburton goes off, the Pacers win. Anytime Haliburton goes off, the Pacers win. It's like a fact.
But why aren't you addressing the fact that he has 21 turnovers as a team, though? Too. I don't understand.
Of course.
I don't get why how that's not equivalent to losing the game. That's just him going down, homie.
That is, but the Pacers have shown that even with turnovers, they can still win. That's how explosive they are on offense. So you're right. They do need to get better, 100%. But even with that, they still win. We're still in game 7, even with that average.
But I disagree. I actually think if they don't turn it over, they win game 4 and the series is over. They're champs today. That's the difference. That's a winner and versus a loser mentality. That's why I don't believe we understand that game 4 was the breaking precipice point of this tournament. The game's over. The Pacers are champs right now, homie, without turning the ball over. I'm just telling you right now. That's real simple. It's real simple.
There was a lot that went down in that game 4. Turnovers was a piece of it. Y'all don't want to hear it, but since we keep bringing up game 4, some horrible calls at the end of the game that, after the game, they go back and look at it. It don't matter now. So all I'm saying is it's a lot that went down. You're right. The Pacers, if they would have finished game 4, It's a highly unlikely OKC wins 3 in a row. But we're talking about game 7. And
yeah,
I'm
but
telling you, and then we're in the game
referee.
7 where the game is going back and forth. Our star is being a star and playing with a different type of energy and aggressiveness that man I haven't even seen. And he's knocking down 3 after 3. He's looking at the crowd, forcing OKC to call a timeout. Like it's a different pep to a step. I mean, any athlete just like you just know, like you just see how the game is going. And for him to go down like that, it just sucked the energy out the team. And I mean, they fought hard. Shout out to them for going hard in the fourth quarter. They were down by 20 plus at the beginning of the fourth. Cut it down, I think as low as I want to say 9 or 10. But just at that point, there's not enough time left on the clock. And the third quarter killed us. Oh my God! Like could not get any. Nobody scored really for but TJ McConnell. And shout out to McConnell. I mean, he gave it all he got, but nobody scored. I thought Siakam needed to be more aggressive and go get the ball. He was not doing that. None of our other role players could score until the fourth quarter. They finally started knocking down some shots a little bit and get to the free throw line, but it was too little too late. So, again, shout out to OKC. They were the best team all year long. Maybe they still win the game, even with Haliburton. I'm just saying, when you lose your star player in the finals, it just waters it down a little bit. When Golden State lost KD in the finals against the Raptors, it was like, all right, this series is over. Because let's be real. Like, we can be real about that one. If KD don't go down, Golden State has another ring. That's a fact. With that team, that's a fact. So I'm just saying, when you lose your star players, like, damn, it's like, it don't feel the same. That's like having a Super Bowl, the Chiefs versus the Eagles, and that's knock on wood, let's say Mahomes would have went down. It's like, all right, Eagles won, but you lost your best player. So it just kind of like, it just feels different. Go ahead, Jason.
Fuck. So the refs are uncontrollable. You and I played big time football. We understand we don't blame refs in big time games, right? We're on the same page?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But you want to compare refs to turnovers that you do control. Got it. Anyway, you skip right over the fact that you turned the ball over. That's why you guys lost series. Stop blaming the refs, homie. You guys control the game with turnovers. You guys average 23 a game. You lost the series. Stop trying to use refs as the fucking excuse, homie. You guys lost the series flat out. 7 games. Great season. Hell of a year. But you guys can't. You turn the ball over, you lose. Period. Stop talking about the refs, homie. You know why you guys lost? Because that right there. You guys ain't humble enough to win. You motherfuckers choke.
Stop it. You guys
the shirt that he made famous.
This is grown man basketball. We gonna compete. Stop that.
Hey, Smitty, the shirt that you made famous bit you in the ass.
No, he didn't. Nobody choked. He got hurt. He tore his Achilles. That's not choking, homie. You know what choking is? You know what choking is?
23 turnovers.
You know what choking is? The man tore his Achilles. Not
23
choking.
turnovers.
Homie, who you talking
23
about?
23 turnovers,
You
homie.
the biggest shit talker I know. We watched the series, homie. We watched the series, homie. You fighting coaches and shit. We saw the series. We saw it. It's too late. It's out there on the camera. They cut it up. They shot. So don't say you being cocky now, homie. What are you talking about?